Thanks for joining us at noon. I'm Felicia Lawrence here with Sean Ash, and it's not fall just yet, but it is a much cooler day
Yeah,
today.
and that transition from those 80s we had yesterday to highs today only in the upper 60s to near 70 squeezed out some much needed rain and rumbles. Did you hear it last night?
I did not.
You slept through
I
it.
slept like a baby because it was good sleeping weather.
I'm proud of you for that. Let me show you what you missed here. This is not going to bust up our dry spell by any stretch, but it is certainly some welcome news. Quarter to locally over a half an inch in some spots. We did have some severe thunderstorm warnings. Haven't had any wind damage reports just yet. But that's what we had, and that would be our best shot, I think, for widespread rain. And now we're on the backside of that cold front. A little bit more cloud cover on the eastern part of the state, but a brightening sky. And look at the numbers at this hour. 64 in Indy, 59 in Crawfordsville, Greencastle at 63. You take this map and you compare it to this time yesterday, and this is what you get. A difference of about 15 degrees cooler than yesterday when we made it back into the 80s. That's not going to be the case today. This is going to be more of an upper 60 to low 70 degree kind of afternoon with a refreshing northwest breeze knocking down those dew points well into the 40s here. It will be a little gusty from time to time, but if you like it on the cooler side of average, you're going to like this afternoon. We are going to have some scattered clouds across the area, but a lot of sunshine as well here as this high is going to do its job. Unfortunately, we got to talk about a little Canadian wildfire smoke returning. And we got to adjust the forecast just a little bit for tomorrow. There's going to be some showers around. We're going to dive into that and some crisp weekend mornings ahead coming up in the 7-day forecast.
All right, crisp, that time of year. Thank you so much, Sean. And now we have more in your headlines. A man is dead. 2 others are hurt after a 2-car crash on Indy's south side. Police say this happened just before 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon along Madison Ave. That crash involved a pickup truck and an SUV. Police are saying the SUV lost control and crashed into the truck. And then the driver in the SUV died. A passenger in the SUV and the driver of the truck are both in stable condition. Police do not believe anyone was impaired. And this afternoon, an Indianapolis man is charged with attempting to sexually assault 2 women on the Monon Trail. Police say these 2 separate incidents happened last month. It was in the Sutherland Avenue area on the northeast side. Investigators say 27-year-old Larry Doerson Jr. attacked the women while they were running along the trail, beating them, knocking them unconscious. Doerson Jr. faces 11 charges, including attempted rape and sexual battery. His bond is set at $400,000. Attorneys for a man on death row are asking the state Supreme Court to step in and reconsider its order for his execution. Roy Ward is scheduled to be executed October 10th. He was convicted of raping and murdering a 15-year-old girl in 2001 in southern Indiana. Ward's attorneys want the court to rehear a challenge against lethal injection and to issue a stay of execution. So his attorneys argue something went wrong during the last execution carried out by the state, calling that execution problematic. Governor Braun says the state does not currently have the drugs to carry out another execution, but will acquire them before the October 10th execution date. And Governor Mike Braun is pushing to put an end to increasing electric bills here in Indiana. Citizens Action Coalition says Hoosiers see their average electric bill increase by at least $26 a month year over year. Governor Braun making it clear ratepayers have seen enough. The governor appointed a new state official to lead this effort. Brennan Schaff explains how this could help.
Governor Mike Braun announcing in a statement on Wednesday that Abby Gray will lead the effort to, quote, ease the burden on ratepayers, end quote, after consistent utility rate increases. He tasked the Office of the Utility Consumer Counselor, which advocates for ratepayers, with evaluating utilities' profits and other cost savings measures.
Affordability is at a crisis point when it comes to our electric utility bills.
Ben Inskeep with the Citizens Action Coalition says that it's a statewide issue, especially in Northwest and Southwest Indiana. A CAC analysis looked at the last 20 years of electric bill hikes in the state.
And what we found is over the past year, electric utility bills for our 5 big investor-owned electric utilities have gone up more than at any other point in the last 20 years.
This comes as AES Indiana filed a regulatory rate review with the IURC in June to increase monthly rates by $21 in 2 phases for residential customers using 1,000 kilowatt hours per month. In a statement, they say in part, quote, "The regulatory rate review process with the IURC ensures transparency around the investments we're making to build a more resilient energy future and demonstrates our commitment to delivering long-term value to our more than 530,000 customers. If approved, AES Indiana anticipates to remain among the lowest rates of any investor-owned utility in Indiana," end quote. Inskeep says that it's encouraging to see Braun emphasizing affordability as a key issue, but wants to see him follow through with action.
And we also need to make sure the governor communicates his affordability message to the actual regulators that he's going to appoint to serve on our Utility Regulatory Commission. Those individuals are going to have the final say on electric utility bill increases.
And there are 3 IURC commissioners that will need to be replaced by Braun. Inskeep says they want those replacements to prioritize affordability and protect ratepayers. As for the AES rate hike proposal, Tuesday was the deadline for written comments to the Office of Utility Consumer Counselor. Well, the deadline for the IURC order is March of 2026. And a closer look at a massive investment in Indiana schools. Nearly $30 million is split between 494 schools for safety initiatives. So we're talking about technology, support services, bully prevention, and school resource officers. Well, those officers get the bulk of the money. That's around $19 million. Schools in Marion County are getting more than $3 million. Lake County got $1.6 million, and then Hamilton and Allen counties, they will get more than $600,000 each. So the largest amount an individual school or district is getting sits around $92,500. And 22 places in Marion County are going to receive that amount. Lake County has 13, followed by Hamilton and Allen, and then the Department of Homeland Security organized this grant program. We've got more info on our website for that. And a new statue could soon be heading to Broad Ripple, and it's sparking a lot of conversation. It is an LED sculpture called Gavin Divergence. It just got approved by the city's Board of Zoning Appeals, and that means before long, he could be standing in the heart of Broad Ripple. This would go at the intersection of College and Westfield. But in all likelihood, you would be able to see him from much farther away because he's going to be 30 feet tall. An Indiana-born artist is building the sculpture now from metal and recycled steel. He says it pays tribute to the vibrant and dynamic area. The people in that area have mixed feelings about Gavin moving in, though. Listen.
I love that people are investing in Broad Ripple and that they're willing to invest their money in our community. It'll be nice to have it lit up and be a destination where people will come and say, oh, look at that.
I think a different spot could be better just because I do consider this area kind of like a pretty big intersection in Broad Ripple. So something that large and distracting might be kind of unusual.
The people behind Gavin Divergence say the next step is getting permits from the city, and then once that happens, they will begin installation. And today, the city alongside Pacer Sports and Entertainment are breaking ground on a major new facility. We're talking about the Indiana Fever Performance Center. So our team took a trip over to the site today. You can see the entire team came out to the break ground, and even Caitlin Clark was there. The center's going in near Gainbridge Fieldhouse, where the old Marion County Jail used to be. That's near the intersection of East Maryland and Delaware Streets. The 3-story facility will be more than 100,000 square feet. So this is what it's going to look like after it is completed. It's expected to open before the 2027 WNBA season. Could be really cool. All right, and we are airing another Fever game this weekend as the team heads to Washington Sunday to take on the Mystics. So you for sure want to tune in to Channel 13 at 2:30 Sunday afternoon for a pre-game special featuring Dom and Eli. Then it's time for tip-off at 3 o'clock. We're also learning that Fever forward Chloe Bibby will miss the rest of the 2025 season. She has a left knee injury. Today, an Indianapolis road is getting a new name to honor the legacy of late Colts owner Jim Irsay. He died earlier this year in May. And today, South Street between Capitol and Missouri Street will be renamed Jim Irsay Street. That's right outside Lucas Oil Stadium. The event was not open to the public, but our news team was there, and we will share more on our evening shows today.